Doughy the Doughman. Doughy the Doughman originally started as a mascot for a new Playtime Co. product named Doughy Dough, released in the late 1950s, which after the success of culminated in the character becoming their own action figure toy a few decades later. However, following the creation of the Bigger Bodies initiative, the employees were interested in creating a bigger body for Doughy and began testing different children from Playcare to see who would be the right fit. Eventually realizing in order to create a 900-pound dough monster, they would instead need 3 different children to make him. However, morbidly conveniently and tragically enough, in the Christmas of 1992, a child named Jack would visit the Playtime Co. factory to see the Doughy Dough created in real life, only to accidentally fall in and slip, dying among all the dough. But Playtime Co. had a plan, as they would use the child Jack, who was already stuck inside of the dough, along with 2 other children from Playcare to make the body. Matthew Howard, an older, wiser child from Playcare, and Kevin Barnes, a smart but temperamental child, combining them all together to make Doughy, which, while initially successful with him being able to talk and move around how they intended, they had a major issue, which was that the 3 children had heavily clashing personalities, causing Doughy to have extreme mood swings, sometimes displaying the personality of Jack, the young and innocent child, other times Matthew, the older leadership personality, and most damagingly, sometimes Kevin, the anger, temperamental personality, leading him to often lash out against people physically, including the young child Jack's parents. In Chapter 4, as mentioned, we first encounter Doughy after he murders Pianosaurus for food and displays super friendly traits to us, guiding us into the safe haven, which after the Hour of Joy, he had become the leader of, in charge of protecting all of the young children inside from any of the outside creatures that would want to get in. Throughout the game, he then cycles wildly throughout these 3 emotions, sometimes being childish and silly, calm and collected, then of course angry and violent, which would all build up to him accidentally leaving Safe Haven unattended for the prototype to then blow it up, causing all of his friends to die, enraging him into his angry state, turning into a massive salamander type monster that chases us around for a little bit until we are forced to crush him and end his violent rampage permanently.